All right, family. Black Power, Black Power. This is the Truth Hour with General Sarah Sunseti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should become a member. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. It's on, or you could just click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu and say the YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu and Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. Check out the catalog, get you something nice, get a discount, shop and save. Save and shop, family. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. Over 2,000 videos of nothing but fire presentations, all the subject that you know and love from the general. Plus, we got the supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research material from the grandmaster teachers, hand-picked documentaries and lectures from the greatest, from the experts. And there's no other website like this one on the planet for a Black Power truth seeker. You need to get over there to generalseti.com, become a member today. It's mandatory, family. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. That's right. That's right. We talking about it, over 500 exclusive live streams, too hot, too raw for YouTube, and so we got some exquisite, most updated, most fire breathing presentations from the general. You need it. That's a treasure chest of wisdom that you must have, and you need to get over there immediately, get access to it. We got King Seti on Rumble, the Black Power scholar that won't stumble or fumble. And so you need to get on over there to King Seti on Rumble, link right down in the video description. Become disruptive with me over there on Rumble. To all the family out there that support the general, send donations, I want to thank you. I want to tell you that I appreciate you. Any of the family out there would like to support the general with a donation, the link right there on the video screen in the chat is in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, here we go. It's gonna get hot over here now. It's gonna get hot. I don't want you to come over here unless you got your water. I need me some water. I need me some cold water and shit right now. Cause it's gonna get hot. Ain't no gonna get hot. It's gonna get hot. You see, it's Trump's assassination attempt. The chickens coming home to roost. Yeah, see, a lot of people, you see, y'all motherfuckers, see, you drinking the Kool-Aid now. Yeah, y'all sipping the Kool-Aid now, nigga. Yeah, you didn't fair, he's still, we got to deal with these issues. We got to deal with these issues. This is a man, huh? This is a man. Yeah, white on white crime. Yeah, they ain't gonna talk about that. No, they ain't gonna talk about it, but that's all right. We gonna talk about it. But anyway, cause it's even deeper than that. It's even deeper than that. But we talking about number one. Here's a man who's saying that it's gonna be a goddamn uprising. You see, but they're just like Malcolm X said, when revolution come, goddamn it don't know no names. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you see, that's the thing about revolution and uprisings and all that. It don't know no names. It don't have no, it don't have no revolution, don't have too many allegiances. It just take over. It just set shit afire, ablaze, and so so that shit that uprisings and revolutions and all that shit is just like a guillotine that swing both ways. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Yeah. 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 They've been doing it. We understand that. They've been doing it. But that's how it go down. I mean, this ain't nothing. It didn't start with America. Shit, I mean, it ain't started with America. Shit, I mean, this is something that been going on, goddamn it, for thousands of years. Shit, I mean, what you talking about? It ain't just started with no goddamn America. When certain, you get motherfuckers that's so, they so motherfucker, people believe what they want to believe and they believe, deeply, and a lot of it, it may be madness to us, but to them is Bible, nigga, is the word of God, and so but we have to understand that this man didn't talk. I'm not listen. It is what it is. It is what it is. Nobody can say nothing otherwise. You know, you know, just like when the motherfucker talked about the Proud Boys, he say, "Stand back and stand by, stand back and stand by." You see, and so listen to me when I tell you this. Now, this is my own personal opinion, okay, of what I see. And I just don't make, just a wild off the motherfucking cuff, you know, analysis of a situation. I either seen it before, you see, he's 20 years old. And as you can see, a lot of these motherfuckers out here, across the board. I don't give a fuck where across the board, regardless of whether they could be Muslim, they could be Christian. You got these young motherfuckers out here that seem to be the long ranger, the long gunner. You see what I'm saying? You got these long ranger motherfuckers where they say they operating by themselves. The one thing about the Muslim motherfuckers, they'll tell you who strapped him up. They don't try to flee from that. Where a lot of time the white radical Christians, they try to say, oh, he's a long ranger, he's a long gunner. But in the Islamic world, they'll say we strapped him up. So when you see these young cats, usually a motherfucker 20 years old, they, unless they didn't have a real serious fucked up life, even then, where a motherfucker gonna be at 20, gonna be so radicalized in politics. Most motherfucker 20 years old ain't even fucking thinking about politics. What the fuck is a motherfucker? Motherfucker thinking about getting him a 20 sack, getting him a couple 40s, go play the video game, shoot some basketball, whatever. Ain't no motherfucker thinking about trying to hit no goddamn, pull off no assassination attempt like that without being radicalized. And that's how, this is what I'm talking about when the chickens come home to roost. Because you want to pretend like, that this is some and that just like I was just watching the other day. The motherfucker that did the shooting down there in Jacksonville, 18 years old. Motherfuckers in the what's that? Down there in the school. What was that? Columbine You know, you had Columbine, you had the other school that was in Florida. I forget, was that Columbine? No, that wasn't Columbine. That was another one. You see a lot of these shooters now are young shooters. But the thing that I'm gonna tell you that fuck that. Somebody had to train you how to shoot. Okay. They, you ain't, and when you at the range, you ain't just out at the motherfucking range talking about just shooting. Most of them there, that's a means for them to, also talk about political things, what's going on in the world. What brings them to the shooting range and shit like that. That's just a part of a regiment. Going to the shooting range, going hunting, and all of it. That's just a part of the regiment. Most of them cats that hunt and shoot, and they got a political agenda too. It's just like culture. You see what I'm saying? So that's just one aspect of the culture. So where did he's a radicalized motherfucker to take a step like that, to where you gonna actually try to assassinate a former president, and one that's running for president now. But you got to, that takes a hell of a radicalization for a motherfucker to take a step like that, to even come in. Because the thing is, the motherfucker that was in Jacksonville had all type of regalia, all type of insignias from the Vikings, the Germanic tribes and shit. Yeah, he had a lot of that shit that was on, patches and shit that was on. And so yeah, and when you look at these radical white groups and shit, these is the symbols of them groups. And so yeah, it's most definitely that, in the fact, because I'm just, I don't know. But if, because they're going to look at his, they're going to look at him, and we got to look at him too. For me, he's been radicalized. Now, who radicalized him? Who put that power pack in his motherfucking back that had him go up there? Because, I mean, literally, it take more than just shooting. You know what I'm saying? It takes more than just shooting. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a level of, because you got Secret Service, you had military. It looked like they had some form of National Guard. You know what I'm saying? You had SWAT team that was there, Secret Service, SWAT team, snipers, National Guard. You had to have a level of training even to break through that. So it ain't just like the motherfucker, just had training and just shooting. This motherfucker had, training and surveillance and shit, getting beyond, enemy lines and shit. He had to, be of a certain level to, evade what is supposedly these high level organizations of security and military and policing. Yeah. Say Trump looks so hurt. Yeah, people, but see, the thing is, when people see, when they, and so regardless, you have to throw all of these elements in there. For me, listen, they got motherfuckers that can shoot a mosquito. You see, off of shoot a mosquito off a fly ass. You see what I'm saying? That's how good they is. They can shoot a mosquito off a fly's ass. So that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? They got motherfuckers that y'all don't understand this shit. They plan for this shit all the time. You and see, the thing is, you have to study history to see where it's been done before. Because most people is on a level, they on such a low level of thinking, you know what I'm saying, that certain shit is beyond their scope of a possibility. You see what I'm saying? It's beyond a scope of a possibility that, okay, motherfucker, you know what? If a motherfucker was up on the goddamn and he got a good enough shot, I looked at what the distance he was, and he got a good enough shot that he hit that man in his goddamn ear, he should have killed him. I'm not saying that, he should have, that mean he had enough skill to hit the man. You see what I'm saying? That ain't nobody that, I don't know how far away he was. I don't know how far away, but it looked a good distance. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no novice, going, and so he had a good shot. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers was saying that he was up there. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, not only did he evade the security, not only he was 40 years basically a football field. Yeah. So that just lets you know right there. And so he evaded the Secret Service. He evaded the National Guard. He evaded, because I mean, you would think that they would have automatically. You say he was 100, or you say 400 feet. Was it 400 feet? Or say 150 yards away? That's still a distance. That's still a distance. That's still a distance. 400 feet. That's still a good distance. You know what I'm saying? That's still a good distance. Say they all barely missed because of the wind. Okay. So shit. Mm-hmm. But so it ain't, Ray said he don't want to be president and shit. Not in this day and age, no age. You see what they did to Abraham Lincoln. You see what I'm saying? They crept in there where that man was watching a play and put one in his head. You see what I'm saying? So you already know, that's scandalous, but just to, and so what am I saying, is that the same motherfuckers that, it looked like that he putting he's using to his benefit. Very well may be some that's very well against him. You see, it ain't all well. It ain't all well in the house of the radical Neanderthal. It ain't all well. You can see that today. Everything ain't, and they saw it. It then got to the point that where the two houses in America is so polarized. They so polarized that it don't look like it's gonna ever be any type of working with one another. They one so far on the right, one so far on the left, and they don't even want to try to meet in the middle. They ain't even trying to get to no middle at all. So you just gonna have this shit is like it's as polarized as it could be. But to find out, we need to find out. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? And that just show you it's somebody in his house ain't right. It's somebody in his house ain't right. It's somebody in his house that allowed for because they post that ain't no way. That's within the realm of you know what I'm saying? That's within the realm of the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? That all of that shit, you should have had motherfuckers on the roof already. You should have motherfuckers on the roof already. How in the fuck is this motherfucker climbing up poles and however he got to the roof and shit and this, that, and the third that he could do that, is crazy. It should be a perimeter, at a distance where nothing like that could happen. Nothing like that could happen. That's too short of a distance for a motherfucker to have access. Didn't they just show you? Even at this time, motherfuckers thinking that that little perimeter that they got is sufficient when a motherfucker can touch your ass. And like I say, they say he was given a clearance. Yeah. Yeah. He say, yeah, the T say what Trump didn't violate the black community. Don't go there, nah. Don't go there, nah. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. See, because what I'm not gonna let y'all niggas is come on here and with white Christ syndrome. You can see you niggas got white Christ syndrome. You know what I'm saying? That's what you niggas got. You got white Christ syndrome. I'm not gonna let you come up here just cause demand and we not trying to we ain't wishing, for nobody to be, harmed or this, that, and the third. But that shit ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? That's they own internal wars that's going on within their own tribal situation. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, crackatosis. You already know, but you got different forms of crackatosis. You got white Christ syndrome. And so the niggas is always looking for a white Christ. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck whatever it is that they, whatever train of thought that they enter in, they looking for a white Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for niggas, to, just like you Medunetta niggas. You see what I'm saying? Champellion is your white Christ. You can't get out of that. You don't see the ramifications in that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you do. So for you niggas, sham, Pellion, the shamster, Champellion is your white Christ. And some for you niggas, you need Trump. You think Trump is gonna save you or somehow he gonna have you in a better predicament. He not gonna have you in if you don't get up off of your ass and do for yourself what need to be done, nigga, you gonna be in the predicament you always have been in, and ain't nothing. I don't care what cracker you put a cape on. You can put a cape on Trump, and motherfucker, after 4 years of Trump, you gonna still be in a slump, nigga. After 4 years of Trump, you gonna still be in a slump. You know what I'm saying? After 4 more years of Biden, your black ass still gonna be sliding. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, you gonna be sliding right on down into the lowest depths of hell. So nigga, don't get it twisted. So yeah. Trump got him. He gonna capitalize off the buzz now. He gonna capitalize off the buzz, but what he better figure out is who radicalized that white boy, because the same white nationalists that you support, motherfucker, that might have listen to me. That might have been his mans in there. What's that one that went to jail and shit that was really what was the one he was a advisor to Trump for a minute. That first run, but he was connected to that white nationalism. And what was it, Bannon? Steve Bannon. Bannon might be sending him a message. Like, motherfucker, don't forget that pardon when you get your punk ass up in there. You understand what I'm saying? We letting you know shit. Ain't no telling. See, but you got to think outside of the box. You see? Yeah, they love him. They these niggas still got the paintings on they wall with JFK and Martin Luther King and what's the other one? Not JFK, but his brother. What's his name? What was his brother? You had JFK, and then you had the other one. Yeah, so yeah. So you don't know. Yeah. You don't know what's going on, but he's obviously, again, he's been radicalized, and he's been yeah, Robert Kennedy. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, they got Robert Kennedy, Martin Luther King, that's they Mount Rushmore. Niggas Mount Rushmore. JFK, Martin Luther King, Mandela, and Robert Kennedy. That's they Mount Rushmore. Yeah, yeah. I see you. I see you. And so yeah, I didn't say you did, but I didn't say you, but this is just commentary. I don't want nobody. I'm not personally. Yeah, yeah. They put Obama on there too. Yeah, Obama on there too. He might take the place of Robert Kennedy. They might have five faces on. That's who you need to study. Obama, Martin Luther King, Mandela, JFK, and Robert Kennedy. Yeah, that's your Mount Rushmore. And so all you niggas out there, I know it hurt. It's true though. But again, we you got to look now because he falls in when we look at this guy. His name, I believe, I had it up there, but I know it's Cooks. I believe it's Cooks. I believe it's what's his name? What that motherfucker name? Thomas Matthew Crooks, not Cooks, but Crooks. You see what I'm saying? That say it all. That say it all. He from the tribe of Crooks. You see what I'm saying? Thomas Matthew Crooks. Yeah. So and yeah, that just say it all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing but a bunch of goddamn crooks. But we're gonna talk about this in the next hour, family. We just getting started. Yeah, yeah. We just getting started, and so we most definitely we're gonna dig into this even deeper in the next hour. And so he looked like he could fit right on out there in the January 6th melee. It looked just like him. He act in that same what they he act, but somehow he's not. He's a different He's a different branch of that same frequency of all them motherfuckers and that's who he say is in his corner. You see, that's who we say is in his corner. So we have to see that everything ain't might not be right in the house of Trump right now. There's some turmoil in both of them motherfuckers' camps. Biden and Trump. It's some turmoil going on in both houses. Okay, it's not well in both houses. Both houses, when you look up, you can see two hills, and you look to the left, and you see Biden's, his house on the hill, and you see the fire coming, and then you look over to the right, and you see Trump's house, and yeah, his house on fire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. His house is on fire. So it's turmoil in both camps. And so and that's like dry grass. Any motherfucking thing can happen. Any spark, could cause shit that make January 6th and any of this shit going on. This is just the beginning. It's because it ain't you don't see where that these houses is even trying to compromise. They moving far further and further apart, which means ultimately they don't have any they don't have no motive to even try to come together. And so they have painted each other to be the enemy. They look at each other as the enemy. And so there's only one outcome with a radicalized thought process like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's conflict. So y'all just buckle in because it looks like it's only beginning. It's only beginning. All right, family, we got another hour or two. We got some fire information we want to drop out there. I want y'all to quit chasing the white Christ because he ain't coming. You see what I'm saying? Quit trying to put all my chips on this Neanderthal. I'm gonna put all my chips on that Neanderthal. Nigga, wake up out of your nightmare. Cause ain't nothing gonna happen if you don't do it for self. Just like Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Khalid, Abdul Muhammad. If you gonna do it, you got to do it for self, or it will not get done. All right, family. This is General Cyrus Soon said. He said, "Hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power."